Alright, so I'm about to make this video, and you can't see it because the lighting, when you can't really see the tears, but my eyes were just watery. Because I was sad. I'm about to make this video, and I just thought to myself, well, that is what you used to really want to be, was an art director. Like, you know how junior and senior year in high school, you're supposed to really plan out what you want to do. And all I wanted to do was be an art director. And unfortunately, I couldn't because this person not related to my family, not related to me, threw away my art portfolio. Like, I had so many sketches and they threw them away. And so I didn't apply for art school. And so later on, I wound up going to an HBCU, which is like one of the greatest decisions I made. And soon after that, I became one of the earliest and biggest fans of the group we're going to talk about here. I haven't been as big as a fan maybe like the past 3 or 4 years, maybe 4, 5 years. But when it was early, I was okay. Quick interlude. This was planned. People are gonna say, "How was it planned? It was an accident." No, it wasn't. Did people in the industry have to take oaths? I guess I'm supposed to find out later because I lost my train of thought. But I wanted to prove to y'all how we know this is planned. But just totally on the wire into Before Handsome and Wealthy. And if y'all get my videos, I even was excited like a few months ago when I made a video on my channel now. It's got Migos in the title. And y'all see me like bragging about how much I love that song. I love them. It was my favorite group, and my close friends would always tease me because I liked them way before everybody else did. Like, oh, you wouldn't believe it's this girl, like she was listening to that trap music. Maybe I can get a witness or 5 and they'll let you know that's who I am. And without me even asking, I could just ask them like, who's her favorite group? What kind of music she like? They're gonna tell you it was their group. But just a second ago, I had a tear in my eye because one of the situation's sad. It's really dramatic, but it's supposed to be showing us things, and I wanted to show y'all this thing about Child's Play. Now, Child's Play is a movie with the doll that we're going to see in this thing. And when I was a kid, when I was 3, I was at my grandma's house with my family, and they were watching that movie, and I ran out the room screaming, and my family teased me about it for years. I might prove it some other time in some other video. My family teased me for years for running out of a scary movie that was that Child's Play movie when I was a kid. When I was 3, and I'm not really into scary movies to this day. Like, everybody wants to watch a scary movie, I'll probably leave, or I'll be on my phone, or just hanging out. Like, I'm not sitting there watching a scary movie. Like, they got comedies, documentaries, and action films. I don't need that BS. But I did find it weird that in both angles of the situation, you can see that doll. And I have a screenshot somewhere I'll add, probably later on in this video, or maybe even before, that explains that doll is used to like take souls. And if y'all like scary movies, y'all know about that doll. He's a killer. And so the fact they chose to use that doll is suspect. And also one of their associates posted that doll like 2 days before it happened, and they said Takeoff's last memory. And what really stands out is the fact that this play is so obvious to most people who even know like anything about it, but usually they use symbols, right? But they spelt it out clear. Like, they released the messy video on Halloween, okay? It has a Halloween theme. The last full day Takeoff got to live was Halloween. It says R.I.P. in the video when it's next to Takeoff. There's a picture of the Grim Reaper. On the show, Takeoff and Quavo just did an interview on. Takeoff said he wanted his flowers while he was here. Unfortunately, the interview came out like a week before he passed by a snake. So look, Quavo had on flowered jeans that day. Y'all gotta see all the signs. He dressed as a ghostwriter. He had on flowered jeans. He directed a video that says RIP Takeoff. That's just 3 of multiple proofs. And like they said, it's Child's Play. Child's Play is a movie that starred Chucky. The Chucky doll is in all the angles where we see Takeoff get his life taken, if you saw it. But we know what happened before and after. They showed Chucky in the scene for a reason, and one of their Instagram friends also had a picture of Chucky on their IG page days before his death, and they said Takeoff's last memory. Okay? Also, for many people, wearing red is showing symbolism of being part of the sacrifice. And Quavo don't wear red often, but he wore red in the Messy video, and he wore it on Halloween night. And if you go to Quavo, if you go to his YouTube page, you'll see him dressed as a ghostwriter who's working for the devil to snatch souls. There is a skeleton when both Quavo and Takeoff are in a scene, but the skeleton's only on Takeoff's side. Quavo is making an expression where he looks unhappy and uncomfortable, but like it's true, like he had to do something. And then the gematria on this stuff is even crazier. If I don't know what that is, that's when like different words numerically add up to things. And Takeoff supposedly equals 28. He died when he was 28. Didn't know this till today, but this team called the Houston Astros. Well, I knew about the Houston Astros, but I didn't know they won the championship this year until today. It didn't even really make news, but it happened. It must have happened after Takeoff died, right? But the Astros won, and they haven't won a championship in 28 years. So yeah, some of y'all like to be like, oh, it's coincidence. But first of all, it's not a coincidence because there is no word for coincidence in the ancient languages. It just is what it is. It's a sign. It's not a coincidence. It's not like, oh, wow, how'd that happen? Nobody knows. No, it's a damn sign. So for Takeoff to down, but it's big. Like, I think Little Keith's name in gematria equals sacrifice, or the words are the same number. Y'all can look it up on YouTube and get more information. But what I wanted to share with y'all is the fact that the real job I wanted in life was an art director. And I've made at least 2 or 3, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 50 movies and music videos and scenes, and some of them be so dope to me. And I think we all have like a talent or a purpose on earth, and maybe that's part of mine, is to show you guys these videos, because I put in some really dope ones before, but we're still waiting for them to blow up. I don't think waiting for them to blow up is the answer. I have to actually, push them. Like how the baby was in a diaper for freaking weeks and months before he blew up. And I remember seeing the baby encouraging someone else who had their CD out. He was like, yeah, just keep going. You got it. Let me get a couple of those. And everybody else think the baby's the bad person, but that's a whole nother story. Definitely ain't no worse than Quavo. I mean, goddamn Quavo. It's really sad that we loved y'all. Now we can't even be happy about y'all's interviews and stuff like that because you a damn snake. You did this for money. And then it's questionable whether Takeoff knew it was going to happen or knew what was up or whatever, because he was in the Messy video. But directors can do what they want. Like, you could just be like, just stand over here, just film over here. You don't necessarily see the video. It was released on Halloween. It doesn't mean like Takeoff has to be like, oh, let me go see the video. It's not his first video. He can see it later. He can see it when he got time. He's out of town. It's Halloween. He doesn't have to immediately watch a video. It's not his first video. Migos got 20, 30, who knows how many videos, except for them. They really have. So it's kind of a tangent. Can't believe I spoke for 8 minutes, and you only like 20-minute videos. But I think I'm going to keep this footage because I really used to want to be an art director. I said that like 3 times, but it's important because I'm going to make this video, and I'm going to try to make it quick. But I know if I took my time on it, it could be like a super excellent video. But I needed to get the information out because my last phone, and if you know me, I've had about 100 phones, maybe just like 25, 30, but probably closer to 100. And my last phone, I probably had over 5,000 screenshots of things that was important. We could say 1,000 so the number don't sound so crazy. I'm taking screenshots of like everything I see that might be important or interesting, which of course could be a lot of things online. But I was supposed to make videos with all the stuff before because y'all tripping on a lot. Y'all don't have no clues about relationships. Y'all don't got any clues about the world right now. So everyone has all the speculation of who shot Takeoff, but at the end of the day, it was still on purpose by both sides. Let's get into it.